First and foremost, and I'm sure you'll agree with me, I left being a rabbi because I was sick and tired of people thinking that I was a middleman of God. I'm just another schmuck trying to figure this thing out like everybody else.
Right.
We're all on this rock, and we are the emissary. We are the medium. We are the channel. So start, and that's what I heard you say, is start
Yes.
there. However, realistically, some people have fine-tuned this or spent their life tuning into it. So turn to them or turn to a system. And that's where the Enneagram comes in. It's a system where you can pretty quickly get to my soul contract. Doesn't give you the fine print, like in the commercials, they start speeding through the fine print. That's for you to really get into it. But you can certainly find your sport, your ballpark. And I think that's one of the reasons why we, brought our work together, because we wanted to give people somewhat quick fix, at least to get going on this journey of the soul contract.
Yeah, and it's really simplified in a way that for me, it's like I can digest it. I can get my head around it. Like you can go as deep as you want, but you can also keep it pretty surface and it's still incredibly useful.
So my favorite example is a few Passovers ago. I think you were there. We had my son had a bunch of his fraternity brothers, and they were so interested in the Enneagram, but they weren't interested for spiritual reasons. They just were going out to the bars afterwards and wanted to know how it could help complete their night. You can fill in the blank. And then across the table, I was talking to my mother and our stepfather, or no, our stepfather wasn't there. And my mother is, helping our stepfather die. It's a process. And he's a 9 and she's a 2. And she's trying to tell him how to die, and he's trying to say, hey, this is not my way, this is your way. And we started using the Enneagram as language so that she could respond to him in his love language, in his soul contract, in his why. And now all of a sudden we had on one extreme and on the other extreme this system that's interesting, it's engaging, it's simple to understand, but it can take you to the bars or it can take you to the next world.